Hello, and welcome to this collective reading. This is a timeless reading for the collective, and this is East Star Tarot. Today we are going to look at what advice Spirit can give us for how to best navigate the challenges that are in front of us right now. So, we got a couple cards here. King of Cups. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave those back for now and we'll see if they come back. So, I gotta read. Why don't we keep them actually? You know what? Let's just keep them. And let's see here. We'll shuffle today. What does the collective need to know to best navigate the challenge ahead of them? Take this one. Any more cards, Spirit? These two came out in a funny way. 3 cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's enough. All right. Let's go with it. Let's just be free with it. So we've got some tarot cards. Let's do oracle cards. Got the Ostara deck. What does collective need to know to best navigate the challenges that are ahead of them? Oh, okay. I think I messed it up. Oh my, okay. They brought it back out. We'll just flip it over for now. That's Floramency. Okay, I think that's enough for Ostara. Let's see here. We'll do angels. Angels, what advice can you give to help the collective best navigate the challenges that are ahead of them? Oh, this one wants to come out too. Okay, let's go with it. Let's see here. Butterflies next. Let's do butterflies. Oh, okay. These two came out together. That was quick. Okay. And then let's see here. Zodiac Moon deck. What does the collective need to know to best navigate the challenges ahead of them? Alright. And we'll do one from the archetypes. What does collective need to know? Oh my, that really flew out. Okay. There's 3 here. Oh my gosh. We're having a lot of 3s today. Okay. Let's just go with it. Be free with it. I'm just gonna move a little bit around here. I don't have a very big desk, so I kind of have to throw things around a bit, but yeah. I don't want to throw it somewhere. I don't want it to go. Let's see here, like that. Okay. All right, we're good now. Let's do this. So, got a lot of cards here. Holy moly. Okay, so we'll do tarot in a minute. I want to look at these archetype cards, but maybe I should do them in order. Let's do, we're going to do the tarot cards first, actually. We'll get to oracle. All right. So we already saw the King of Cups. 8 of Swords. Okay. Yeah, so this is a lot about opening up to your emotions and what they have to tell you. Because King of Cups, that's very much, mastery of your emotions and knowing yourself emotionally and being able to be in charge of those feelings. And with Eight of Swords, sometimes we feel powerful when we're blocking out emotions, or we feel like we can control the situation if we block it out. But sometimes we don't even realize we're blocking. We're just going on automatic. And I see with here, you're very much like blocking your ears to your intuition sometimes. And that's what this eye is here about. This is happening. You're going to be opening up to spirit. And so I think it's causing a lot of confusion to be blocking it. And it's going to give you a lot of relief to relax and let the messages come in rather than try to control things. It leads to you being too stiff and being, what is it? Quite stiff, like you're too on edge, I guess, to open up your heart, and your heart is where the messages come through. Yeah, so we got this earlier, Prince of Swords. I see this as like you meditating your power, and these are like your spirit guides or your abilities, your projects. It feels like, yeah, this is interesting because he's got a sickle like death here, and the swords are over here. So it's sort of like you're going to go through this transformation and you're going to develop this mastery from it. You're going to be the master of death, so to speak. I don't know if you read Harry Potter, but that'll resonate. So yeah, it's you're going to be going through it a bit, and yeah, I get it. That's tough, but you're actually getting such mastery over this from this that it's going to be worth it, Oh yeah, Empress, you're going to be really, look at her. She's just like a mage in her power. She's got the earth in her hands and her staff and her witch hat. It's interesting. She's got that little cross there on the top. I never noticed that before. That's like the, what is it? The Rosicrucian cross or the Knights Templar cross? Sorry, that's just fascinating to me on a personal level, but yeah, I'm also noticing she's got she's got the Zelda shield. She's got the Triforce on her shield too. Yeah, I think this is kind of like you being really just in a really good space. Like you're unlocking who you are that's been really restrained up till now. You've been kind of stressed out, and the real you hasn't been able to shine. The real you has been very restricted, restrained, maybe just dealing with, I'm hearing like trauma responses to things. So sometimes that can really block us, and it's not our fault, but it is up to us to find out how we can best navigate that, because in the end of the day, it might not be our fault that we have trauma responses, but we still have to find a way to overcome it, to live a life that we're happy with, because if you've been through a lot, you deserve a happy life, and part of that is getting yourself out of it. But you're never alone in that. Yeah, so Queen of Discs. Supportive. Yeah, you always have support. You always have support. Your angels will help you. They might not give you like, they might not lift all the challenges from your path, because sometimes you have to go through it, and going through it is part of the journey and the healing. But they will give you a lot of aid if you ask. They will not let you down. They really won't. They're just waiting for the permission. So if you do that, yeah, Ace of Cups. This goes so well with King of Cups. You're going to find mastery of your emotion. And I'm seeing this, you're going to really unlock your heart frequency. And I think that's going to be so powerful for the world. Like, you need to communicate from your heart, because people need to know what's in your heart, not in a invasive way, but in a, your experiences have put you through things that will make it so that you can really relate to others. You can help others with their, the things that they've gone through that are similar. So it's a great power. I don't think, that's something you want to pass up. Excuse me. I think, yeah, I feel very like there's some disruption here, but like mostly everything is going really positively for you. Like you just got to get out of your own head and the rest will flow, because regardless of whether you plug your ears, throw your face into a pillow and say, I'm not changing, I'm not awakening, blah, blah, blah. Or I don't want to face this. Maybe if I hide and run, I won't have to deal with that conflict. But, I think the best way to navigate the challenge that is ahead of you is to just go with it, face death. This is getting very Harry Potter. Maybe that resonates with you. Maybe you like Harry Potter. But he has to face death at the end of the story. He has to say, but the way that he does that is saying he's ready to die. Not that he's so brave. He just accepts it. And that's what allows him to overcome death. And, without saying too much spoiler. But, I really see that with you. I see your soul overcoming something really, really big. I think a massive healing is happening here. And it's coming no matter what. So, just hang on. I see the Ankh here. I feel like the Ankh might be an important tool for you. Maybe you have connections to Egypt, but I really feel that for you. Scorpio, death, yeah. Let's get some oracle cards here. I'll get the Ostera ones. Moon milk. There is nothing like the medicine that comes from the ritual of yourself. Yeah, so I think the best way that you will navigate this is actually just self-care. Ooh. Maybe that was a big confirmation. A big rumbling truck. Yeah, take care of yourself, girl. Regardless of whatever gender you may be. You know what they say. Just take care. Like, it even looks like she's taking some medicine, or maybe she's having some herbal tea mixed in, and she's got the little crescent moon in her tea. So I really do think that you just taking care of yourself in this situation will help immensely for you to deal with it. Composting. It is through remembrance of the past that you can create a more purposeful future. Composting. So that's like taking the refuse and creating a new nutritious foundation for the next harvest. So I think you're taking the lessons that you learned with this, and you're allowing it to inform you, and make the better choices that will lead you to a better outcome. Yeah, so Floromancy. Yeah, we got that earlier. It came out really strongly. It's time to escape all the noise and become still with the guidance that is pulling you inward. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. There's a bird. There's like a little vent machine out just outside my window, and the bird was hopping on it, so the shadow of the bird was distracting me. Interesting. 14 too. That's a 5 change, but 14 is also just an interesting number. I find it's kind of an auspicious number. Escape all the noise. Yeah, so you need some retreat into nature. Maybe even flowers. Flowers could be healing for you. I'm seeing a lot of flowers, and I really get the sense that this is about like herbal remedies somehow. I feel like maybe you've been going through some sort of illness and you might need some flower healing even. Or maybe it's not even physical necessarily. It's more like your heart. Do you like rose tea? Uh, it's summer and I like making rose tea, and I find it always really calms me down. And maybe that's something that could help you out. You can literally just pick flower petals and make a tea out of them. Of course, make sure they're not dirty and they're clean, but don't want any illnesses. But I think, that could be something really helpful for you. Oh, what else we got for angels? Divine order. Wow. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So I think even though there's a challenge in front of you right now and things are a bit difficult, it's actually all happening exactly as it's supposed to be. This is happening to unlock you, to unlock your heart, maybe to make you see things about certain people, and maybe also to, you might, if the Tower card pops out, if the Tower card had popped out, I'd say you were having a tower moment, but it was like a good tower. Yeah, I feel like, especially under Queen of Cups here, when we were talking about supportive, your angels are really supporting you and they're really making sure that everything turns out in the best, most positive way for you. So you can really go into this confidently, I think. Not overconfident, but I think you can. I think just knowing you have support can be such a big help. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved. So yeah, this could very well be about toxic people in your life that you are awakening to. Because sometimes we go a long time not realizing the nature of people's effect in our life, but when we find out, we really see, and then it's we can't not see it. So that can really be disruptive, and we can even want to hide from it because we don't want to go to the outcome. But at the end of the day, that'll block movement, that'll block transformation and mastery and healing that you need. You want to become this. You want to get to the Empress, and you want to be in your power, enjoying what you love, and not having anybody around you just picking at your self-esteem or trying to bring you down, even just bringing you down to their vibration. Because sometimes it's not even necessarily consciously malicious, but it is sort of like an unconscious impulse from people that is destructive, where they want you to be at their level because it makes them feel more superior, makes them feel safe around you. But that's not how it's supposed to be. Let's get the butterfly card. Oh gosh, new career. Oh, this card came out again. You are going to be getting away from these people who may or may not be your coworkers, actually, but it could also be family or relationship. But I think the new career is a big part of that. I think that is what's going to free you a bit. And I think these things are kind of happening concurrently. Like you're going to be stepping up and standing up for yourself against these people, but it's also going to lead to a new career at the same time. Yeah, the butterflies, transformation. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. I'm sorry, laughing so much. I just I get a little giggly sometimes with these energies. End of an era. Oh my gosh, yes. This is the end of an era, but it was a bad era. I wanted to say a shitty era, but like it really was. It was hard. There was a lot of challenges. There were some good things too, but I think a lot of it was just, it was really oppressive. It was really tough, and you deserve to have the life that you want, and you don't need to hold that back for anyone's sake, to make other people comfortable or to make them not sad that you might be changing. Because sometimes people just get upset that you're changing and they're not changing, so they think, oh no, because we have this aversion to death, right? We don't want to go through the life cycle, the revival. We don't want to rebirth, but rebirth is so necessary to every aspect of life. And yeah, Don't let others block you from your rebirth. Oh, transformation again. Look, we got well, sorry, this says transition, but really death is about transformation, right? Which can mean a transition, obviously. But yeah, so death, the transformation. Butterflies are often associated with the soul. Like you see a butterfly after someone dies, it might be their soul, sort of thing. So yeah, this is just a huge change in your emotional life and your relationships, because you are not putting up with bullshit anymore. You are going to stand up for yourself, and some people are not going to like it, but you're actually just going to cut away anything that is like that, that's holding you back, that is unnecessary. Isn't it so funny that we got 3 butterflies here, even though this is a different card from a different deck? Like 3 butterflies in a row. You're popping out of the cocoon. You're spreading your wings and you're flying. That's what I feel from this. But you had to spend a long time as a caterpillar and an even longer time in the cocoon, and now you get to pop out and spread your wings. The prayer. I feel like you prayed for this. Yeah, you wanted this to happen, and maybe you forgot that you asked for it to happen, but it's coming. Like, your prayers have been answered. I feel like you have been reaching out to angels, spirit guides, ancestors. You're asking for help, and they hear you and they are responding. They're going to help you. And that might look like, in the moment you have the right thing to say, or they might be bringing you thoughts that help you understand better your situation, because a lot of times we can rationalize bad behavior to save a relationship. And an answered prayer can be the angels telling you in your head, this isn't right, and you're like, yeah, something doesn't feel right. They're helping you with your thoughts and realizing what's what. Let's get our last card here. Oh no, it's 3 cards. I thought it was 2 for a minute. It's so strange. It was like hiding. It was hiding in there. Venom in the seed. I feel like whatever toxic energies are coming at you, whether that's coworkers, family, I'm hearing narcissists in your life, sometimes they can plant a bad seed in us. Like they try with their words to plant seeds of doubt, and that's not going to happen this time. I think you've caught on to the game. You're very much aware of what they're doing now, and you're not going to fall for it. You're not going to allow that to happen anymore. And I think actually, instead, you've extracted all of this bad influence, and now you're going to be popping out of your own seed, because this was really kept down. Like, look at all these lines. It was really constrained, restrained, but now the seed is ready to pop out, ready to grow, ready to unleash. I get a very strong, birth energy from this. Look, it's over the Empress and the Queen of this. 2 strong mother energies. So maybe you're going to, because a lot of times pregnancy and birth can be about creativity, right? So maybe with this new career, you're going to unleash a new creative side of yourself that's been kept down by these energies. The prayer has been answered. You're going to find a new career, live a new life. And it doesn't mean anything was waste, because look, composting, you are taking everything that you learned and you are putting it to good use. You are going to become a version of yourself that you were always meant to become. And you are going to bloom like a flower. Floromancy. You are going to be in your happiness. And look, she's picking it apart. Is that like he loves me not kind of thing? Or yeah, maybe a new love coming in. But also, I think just even if you just got out into nature and escape the world in that way. Maybe even just getting away from the city and going to the country. Even that, I think, is represented here, you know? I think ultimately the best way that you can face your challenge is to embrace the change. Just, I don't even think it's really like you need to do much other than just go with it, you know, because I think it's happening. All of this is happening, right? And the angels are going to make it so that things work out in your favor. So just don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. The angels are with you. Okay, I think I'm going to end the reading there today, and I wish you all luck with your challenges, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.